Hey, this is Ice Spice, live with Jason Hughes. Get ready.
Hey, sounded great though. Yeah, hey, it's the goddamn podcast, bro. What up, Jason?
This is Jason Hughes, and welcome to the goddamn podcast.
Hey, you like to drink a little beer and then sip on some liquor? Open up your ears and then come and chill with us. Have a conversation trying to paint you a picture. Everybody see it, we gon' talk about these issues. Throw in your 2 cents and come up with a nickel. We be talking cash shit if we ain't, how you figure? The goddamn podcast satisfied like a snicker. Now come and get a taste and stick your tongue out like a lizard. Welcome to the goddamn podcast, man.
You are now listening to the Goddamn Podcast. Here's your host, Jason Hughes.
God damn. God damn. God damn.
What the fuck is that?
The same question.
Right. Just to let y'all know, I'm excited and so happy to present this topic today because I was always curious about this topic. So today we are talking about a hall pass.
We don't mean a high school.
Yep, that's where I'm getting at. No, we aren't talking about you getting a hall pass at school to go use the bathroom or get a sip of water from the water fountain. We are talking about something completely different. If you don't know what a hall pass means, we are about to explain. But before we do that, of course, you know, Jason Hughes is in the building. I got my co-host.
It's Roxanne.
Okay, so we got my co-host Roxanne in the house tonight.
It's the Jason and Rock show.
Right. The J-Rocks.
We start calling each other that. Everybody else wonder what the hell we're talking about.
Right, the J-Rocks. It almost sound like, you remember that candy pop rocks?
Yes.
You put in your mouth and that shit start popping.
Yep.
Speaking of that, I remember the first time I bought my daughter JK some pop rocks. And she put it in her mouth and it started popping. And she immediately got scared and ran to the bathroom and spit it out. She was scared. She was like, she didn't know what the fuck was going on. But yeah, it scared the shit out of her.
Or put it in your soda or something like that. But now, adults use Pop Rocks for another reason.
Right, you got that right. All right, so let's talk about the hall pass. As a slang term, a hall pass is used to refer to an agreement between a couple that they can have sex outside of their relationship, generally on a temporary or one-off basis. Yes. So, with that being said, I have some questions.
Jason's had too much to drink.
Yeah, I sure did. I have some questions that I'm pretty sure our listeners want us to answer. And I'm curious as well, too, because I might be the only pervert
We know you are. So.
on this podcast. Okay, here is the first question. First of all, if you all were offered a hall pass, would you use it? You want to go first or you want me to go?
That's such a tough question, Jason. And you have to think about it like this because, are you talking like hall pass in regards to, celebrity or hall pass in regards to like just an everyday person,
Just an everyday person.
Because here's the thing, everybody has a celebrity that wants to have celebrity hall pass.
Right.
And which is never going to happen.
Right.
But I actually was talking to somebody last night about this, and this person made the comment, well, if my significant other were to have that celebrity hall pass, if we were to ever buy some wild, stroke of luck chance beat this person, even if it's like 3 seconds, I'm going to be like wanting them apart from each other, knowing that my significant other wants them for the hall pass. He's like, no way, no how is it going to happen.
Right.
But I don't agree with the hall pass for just, if you're in a relationship and, my man was like, hey, you going out tonight with the girls, if I see somebody downtown, use hall pass. I don't care. Or whether it's a stranger or even like someone that you know.
Okay, see, what I was gonna say, does it matter if it was a stranger or a celebrity? But because let's say the person you was dating, okay, let's say he had an infatuation with Taylor Swift. And because Taylor Swift is hot right now because she being out with Travis Kelce. But anyway, that's another day, another story. But let's say the person you dating has a infatuation with Taylor Swift, has a chance to hook up with Taylor Swift. You wouldn't want him to use that hall pass.
No.
God damn.
It's cheating. Regardless, it's cheating, whether it's with a celebrity, some stranger I meet on Broadway, or my significant other's guy he works with that has a fantasy about me or whatever. Whatever. No, it's cheating. It shouldn't be done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go the complete opposite.
Unless it's Shamar Moore, then I might have to beg for a hall
pass.
God
damn. God damn.
It's still cheating, though.
I'm going to go the complete opposite.
I knew you were, because you're a pervert.
I'm going to go the complete opposite. I look at it from the standpoint, if I was given a hall pass, I'm going to use it, and I'm going to tell you why. And, I'm not saying all men agree with what I'm about to say, but the only reason why I'm going to use it, because I'm giving consent. So my thing is, and I've been like this for many, many years. The reason why I've never cheated on anybody that I've dated or even married is because I have like a guilty conscience. Even if I'm flirting with a girl, I feel guilty that next morning. So it never goes further than that. But for somebody to sit up there and be like, hey, Jason, I'm giving you a hall pass. You can go ahead and do whatever. To me, that's her giving her consent that I can do whatever. And I have a clear conscience.
If that's the case, you might as well have an open relationship and not call it a hall pass.
I know, but no, because see, an open relationship is more, because this is just one off. We're just talking about one off. They say, open relationship, it happens all the time. It's like going to a swingers club. But this is just one off.
It's still cheating, Jason.
No, see, you're jumping the gun to the second question. Okay, let's tackle the second question. The second question is, do you consider it cheating? I say no.
I say yes.
I know, and let me tell you why. Because she's giving you consent. You're not hiding anything.
But even with consent, I mean, that is like you giving, JK wants to go out, running around with friends that are, 16 and have their license, and you're giving her consent to do so, even though, she's not that age.
Right.
And you're like, yeah, sure, JK, you can go out and do it. But really, you don't want her to do it because, those 16-year-olds just getting their license, whatever, you don't want her to, because there's too much that could happen. And you're gonna hope that JK has enough judgment and her good judgment and will use her best judgment and be like, thanks, Dad, but I don't want to go. So that's what you have to think about. Just because your significant other is going to give you that hall pass and give you that consent, you don't know, really, they're thinking in the back of their mind that they're trying you. They want to see if you're really going to take them up on it or not.
You know what? I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. All right, before we get to the next questions, I posted this question on Facebook, and if I can pull it up, because it looks like my Wi-Fi is kind of spotty. You got okay, here we go. Yes. So I pulled it up. All right. So first we're gonna go to our friend JoJo.
Is it JoJo tonight?
Yeah, JoJo tonight. Who was on the podcast. She says no to the question because she says she doesn't want to be disappointed.
Oh, that's a good one.
God damn. But my question to JoJo, and I hope you listening, is what if it's good?
You know she's gonna listen as soon as you put
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So JoJo tonight, what if it's good? All right. Okay. So here's some. Another Jeffrey. My boy Jeffrey said no. My friend Letra, she said hell no. Aaron said nope. Sex is just better when you know your partner. Can't learn that in a week.
Yes.
I try to keep morals out of my debates because not everyone has the same beliefs. So I went with the obvious. Nikisha said absolutely not. And my boy Big G said nope, that's a trap.
See? That's a trap.
I don't know if that's a trap.
I just said that, Jason, but I was being nice and talking about consent and seeing what you were going to do, whether you were going to do the right thing or the wrong thing.
God damn.
Choosing the devil or the angel on your shoulder. But yes, it's a trap.
It may be, but do women really do that though?
Do you really have to ask that question?
God damn. God damn. Okay. Well. Okay. No.
That's just like when a woman comes out in a dress that you don't like and is like, hey, babe, how do I look in this? And you know, if you tell her, I don't like that dress, it looks shitty on you, she's going to get pissed at you because you're supposed to be like, honey, I like it. It's a trap when they ask you things like that. Just like it's a trap when she's giving consent for you to have a hall pass.
God damn. You know what? I'm finna have like a podcast with all female secrets that y'all have to tell us. And then I'm going to have a male podcast.
Like we tell you all our secrets anyway, most of the time. You probably know things they just, your listeners just don't know. We talk about a whole lot of stuff, Jason, inside and outside of this microphone area.
Right. All right. Okay. Here's our third question. And to me, this is a good one. Does it make a difference if you are just in a relationship or married? And I say yes.
I say it's the same thing.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Mm-mm. I think if you married, the hall pass shouldn't even be used. Matter of fact, it even shouldn't even be issued. Yeah, it shouldn't even be issued. Because when you're married, you take them vows that y'all, supposed to be, together forever, to do your part, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But when you in a relationship, that doesn't mean that your relationship is going to work out.
That is true. But do you think that in the beginning of that relationship? Do you think, oh, I'm not going to be with this person in 6 months so I can have a hall pass? Do you think that way, Jason? Because I don't think that way. I'm not thinking that 6 months in the future, I'm going to not be with this person, and so it's okay to have a hall pass. I am thinking when I get in a relationship, I'm hoping and thinking that it's going to be a long-term thing. I'm not thinking that it's a short-term thing. So if you're thinking that it's a short-term thing and you're only going to last a month, then if you really want that hall pass, Jason, then take the hall pass. But if you think that way in a relationship that it's not going to work out from the start, then, darling, you need to just step back and only date yourself and not date any women.
God damn. Okay. Because we talking about talking about hall passes. Okay, so I've only seen hall passes in one instance, and it's when people are about to get married, and they tell their significant other, "Look, you get a hall pass to do whatever you need to do because we getting married tomorrow, and that's the last time." So you wouldn't even entertain that idea.
No, because again, I'm not going to do it, and I sure as hell don't want my significant other to do it. Because what if this hall pass leads to him bringing back some sort of STD into our relationship because he did not use protection, or even worse in some ways, or along that same lines, is what if he doesn't use protection and knocks this girl up?
Yeah, that's true too.
So again, Jason, no to the hall pass. Just say no.
All right, here's a tough question then.
Jason's full of shit. Nothing so.
Yeah, I'm coming with the tough question today, y'all.
Bring it.
What if your significant other accepted the hall pass? Would you change your mind? Y'all both gave each other hall passes, and she accepted it, but you didn't.
No, I'm not changing my mind.
What?
If my significant other, if we were to both give each other hall passes, and my significant other were to accept that hall pass, and they were like, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, I'm going to accept this. So, you accept it too, and we'll be even." No, I'm not, because if they are accepting that, then again, that shows me that they don't respect me as much as what I thought they did. Because even if, because, you might have been talking jokingly about hall passes, or, drunk, because anything comes out when people are drunk. And, you might be agreeing to hall passes when you're drunk and stuff like that. And then it's like, go do it that night. But no, regardless of the circumstance, if they accept, I'm still not accepting. And I'm looking at that as they don't respect me as much as I thought they did.
Okay. So now it's time. Of course, I gotta play devil's advocate. Okay, let's say you guys were engaged and about to get married, and y'all gave each other hall passes. The guy you about to marry uses the hall pass, but you don't. So the marriage is off?
Fuck yeah. And I'm keeping the ring and selling it.
Damn.
Or keeping it, and if somewhere down the line, give it to somebody. If I have kids somewhere down the line with somebody else, I don't know, whatever. But they ain't getting the ring back.
Damn.
And I'm sorry for anybody that may have already given us wedding gifts on the
God
registry.
damn.
I'm either going to return them or keep them, but he's not getting shit.
God damn. That was gonna be another podcast topic about women not giving rings back.
We have a whole list of podcast topics.
God damn.
If there's anything y'all would like for us to discuss, just let Jason know.
Yeah, just shoot me a DM.
We are not afraid to discuss anything and everything.
Yeah, sure ain't. But I guess my thing, with me,
so are you gonna be okay if y'all are supposed to get married and you say you've given each other hall passes and she uses hers, and you know it? Are you still gonna get married to her? The next day or whatever? Oh, y'all, Jason's thinking about this. So since the tables have turned, he's not so sure. It's okay if he uses the hall pass, but there's that double standard because he's not so sure that he wants his significant other to use it. I can tell by the look on his face. Y'all can't see that, but I can. Just so you know.
Oh boy.
Tables have turned.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, y'all, this is gonna be the last time Rox is the co-host on my goddamn podcast.
Shit, this will not be the last last time. This is the second of many times that I will
Right.
be co-host.
I guess my thing is, if I'm, oh God, okay, look, if me and her gave each other hall passes, I plan on using the hall pass.
But
Okay,
if you do not use your hall pass and she uses hers, how are you going to feel?
well, it depends. Okay. Maybe I couldn't find nobody to use my hall pass on. If I can't find nobody to use my hall pass on,
Just go to Broadway. There's going to be some
Oh, yeah, I can go- I
drunken
can
bachelorette that's going to
I can probably go to Dickinson Road. But if I can't find nobody to use my hall pass on, then I think I would still accept it and still marry her. But if I say I'm not using it, but she still wants to use hers, then that may become an issue. Now, I'm not saying that I still won't marry her, but I just have to weigh my options.
And let's just throw this out here because, like I had just said, if my significant other were to use it and knock some girl up or get an STD,
Right.
what if your significant other was careless and same thing happened, brought back an STD to you, or if God forbid whatever birth control she was on failed and knocked up pregnant with some other person's child?
Right.
There's a lot to think about, Jason.
Yeah.
It's not just black and white. There's a whole lot of gray in here, Jason.
I see. Yeah, but I still think I use it, you guys.
I feel like I need to start bringing a whiteboard up here or a big presentation tablet thing so we can like write things out and pros and cons and diagram stuff when we do these podcasts so Jason can see that he's wrong sometimes.
Anyway. All right. And then here, you guys, is the last question of the night. If you were giving out hall passes, would you make stipulations to the hall pass? For an example, you can't use it on someone you know, or it has to be a stranger. And you know what? To me, you goddamn right. If I was giving out a hall pass, it has to be a stranger. It can't be someone you know.
Again, it's cheating. So, but
It's not cheating if you give consent.
For the sake of this podcast, if I were to give out a hall pass, yes, there are going to be stipulations. Yes, definitely a stranger. I don't want it to be somebody I know. And when I say stranger, I don't want it to be, an
ex.
Yeah, not an ex. I don't want it to be like your buddy's girlfriend's sister or something like that, because technically that's still not a stranger.
Right.
If you know the person. And then there's going to be other things too. I'm going to okay, as soon as it's done, then, we're going to have STD testing for X number of months.
God damn.
You're going to better make sure you use the condoms, load you up. Yeah, I don't know. Those are just the things that come to mind for stipulations. But yeah, there would be a contract signed, Jason.
God damn. Okay. Now I ain't got this question on here, but now you done kind of open up Pandora's box. Okay, let's say, even though you're against it, let's say you did offer a hall pass to your significant other. What if you put the stipulation in there you had to choose the person? Would you do that?
No, I don't think I could do that. Because if they're gonna have a hall pass, they're gonna cheat. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know. I don't want to choose. Because if I choose the person, I'm for sure gonna choose someone that is hopefully not their type.
Right. That's why I'm getting
And,
at.
you know, it's going to be hopefully not their type. Hopefully, someone that I think is not going to be good with in the bed. You know, it's like sex is going
Right.
to suck, so they don't think about it. But I don't know that I could. I think it would bother me too much. It would bother me more than knowing that they have the hall pass.
Huh. Yeah, because I was thinking that it would ease your mind more because you're choosing the person.
Yeah.
Because let's say if you dating a guy that like, you know, a woman with, you know, big titties and a big old ass, and then you choose a girl that's flat chested and her ass look like a stop sign. You know it's not his type.
Right.
And so you like, okay, yeah, go ahead. That wouldn't make you feel better?
No, because there's other things to think about there because you know, it may not be his type, but God forbid she might be good in the bedroom. You know.
Yeah.
If she gives better head than me and then he brings it up or something, like next time we're having sex, that could be a problem. So again, the whole thing, Jason, goes back to cheating.
I still don't think it's cheating. It's consent, you guys. Consent.
And like I said, even though you give somebody consent, sometimes you're hoping that they're going to choose the right choice.
Yeah, that's true
Make
too.
good decisions, Jason.
You're right. I mean, that's true too. But you know, just like I said, this hall pass subject is basically, you know, you're taking your significant other to a swingers club. That's really all it is.
Right.
You know. And so,
So yeah, if y'all are into that, then go for it. But
right. Yeah. So
and Jason wants to be into that. So if y'all are there's any swingers out there, again, just message Jason. Let him know.
Whatever. I don't know about all that.
Especially if there's an Asian one.
Yeah. Any Asian women listening. All right. So that looks like we've covered all of the podcast. Just to let you guys know, we are coming up on the 50th episode of the goddamn podcast, y'all. God damn, I can't believe it's been that goddamn long. But after the 50th episode, I'm gonna post like my best of clips, and then we're gonna start season 2 afterwards. Yeah, but yeah, the goddamn podcast will be starting season 2.
I feel like the 50th episode needs to be just off the mic, minus some people. Yeah, I feel like it just needs to be off the mic, either minus some people or no drinking involved. But I would rather it be off the mic with shots involved. But we just can't have some people with us.
Yeah,
We learned our lesson.
Yeah, the 50th episode, maybe we just need to just do like a celebration episode, and then everybody just speak their mind or some bullshit. But anyway, but yeah, y'all be looking out for the 50th episode of the goddamn podcast. As always, thank you guys for listening and supporting the goddamn podcast. And as I always say before I leave,
Apparently, Jason.
I know I'm trying to cue up the music. God damn!